Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today I'm actually doing a different kind of video. I had purchased some products from NO7 and I really enjoy their under eye powder, their lift and illuminating. I use it almost in every one of my videos. So I've been always wanted to try their complexion products. So I made a purchase, and what I'll be doing today is just applying the products to see how I do like them on my skin, which is oily through to the T-zone and it's dry and mature everywhere else. So yeah, that's what I'll be doing today. And so it's just an application, and I'm going to come back later in the day and give you an update of how that performed on my skin. And also, you guys are in luck. Today I am giving details of my giveaway, and I mentioned it in my pretty vulgar video, and I researched and came up with how I can do it. So all that information and all the products I'm using today will be in the description box below. So if you are new, how lucky are you? You get into this giveaway, and welcome. And if you would consider hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Okay, you guys, let's get into it. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited to be finally doing the giveaway. Go grab your cup of coffee or a glass of wine, and we're just going to hop right into this. So the products I purchased, the first one is the NO7 Airbrush Away Primer. It's 1 fluid ounce. So this is what the packaging is here, just a squeeze tube. So hopefully it's really good, and hopefully it does smooth away some wrinkles here. And the downside is, I think this was $19.99 just for this little, squeeze bottle. Not that we use a lot of primer, but I thought that was pretty pricey. I had a coupon, so it made it, that a little easier on the wallet there. So yeah, I've already moisturized my face. I've already done all my skincare. I've done my eyebrows, as you can see. If they look a little different, I am trying new products, and it is a little darker. Plus, I just dyed my hair, so who knows? But we'll just keep going on. So, though, no, I'm not going to. I was going to use my e.l.f. Putty on my nose, because really, I don't think anything other than that is going to cover these pores on my nose. But we'll try this. We got to give it a good review, and I will, just keep that in mind. If it doesn't smooth really there's not many things to do, even the e.l.f. Putty. I just put about that much on, like a pea size. Oh boy. Um, this is super, I can't even explain the consistency. It's feels almost like a serum or oil. So I'm a little nervous. It's super slick. Yeah, but we will I hope it's not too oily, but I do have dry skin, so it feels very nice. But someone who has very oily skin, I'm not sure, unless this is going to dry down to like a nice matte finish or something. Okay, I'm going to look at my mirror and see if anything is all blurred here. I do see my pores still pretty good. I think the e.l.f. Putty covers my nose pores much better. But I will say the pores here look pretty good. So, and I also get pores around my temple. I'm not seeing much of blurring, to tell you the truth. So maybe once I put the foundation on, that might change. But as of right now, I'm not really seeing a huge difference in that. My skin feels nice, and that slippery feeling is still here. So I'm a little nervous. Okay, and then I did order the NO7 Protect and Perfect Advanced All-in-One Foundation. And it looks like this, and I got it in warm ivory, so let's hope this shade works. Okay, on their website, it retails for $15.99, and there's only 12 shades, so the shade range is not very good. So let's hope that this shade is correct for me, and we will give this a try. And I will show you what the packaging looks on this. And it's, just a squeeze tube. It says it's medium coverage. It has sunscreen, 50 plus. Okay, suitable for sensitive skin. And this is also 1 fluid ounce. So we will give that a try. But before we do, I do have another item I do want to test out here. And it's by Stands Out Beauty Company. And it's a beauty sponge. I have seen this Other influencers use it and they absolutely love it. Now, the interesting thing about this thing, it's a multifunctional blending tool designed to apply a streak-free airbrush finish to your complexion. The warmth of your skin is all that is needed for the Stands Out Beauty Sponge to reach its optimal softness for use. It is recommended to use the sponge damp for the first 3 to 5 uses while it's in its break-in period. After that, water is optional. So, I wanted to give it a try. Now, I have taken it out and felt this. It feels bizarre. So, and it's cool. It's like this little diamond type thing, but it as you can see, it's like memory foam. It's so bizarre. So I am going to go wet that and I'll be right back and we'll apply this foundation. Okay, the sponge is all damp. I soaked it, wrung it out, and I also wrung it out in my towel. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand. And hopefully, like I said, this shade is good. So it's a pretty thick formula. It's not running or anything. I'm going to start off with about this much here. And I'm going to go in with a sponge. I don't even know what side to use here. I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to kind of pounce around because I'm not even sure how to really use this thing. I would imagine just like a normal sponge. And it seems to be, yeah, it's blending out really easily. I don't know if it's the sponge or the product. I will say I really like the sponge because, as you can see, it's angles. So when you go around your eyebrow here, it kind of, you can make it to form just perfectly. Okay, so that was with that first layer. And I did not have a lot. It looked like I had a lot of dots, but they were just very thin layer. So I think it did a very nice job covering the red in my face and a few of my spots where I have discoloration. I think it did a pretty good job. You could still see it, but I'm going to take a closer look and just see how smooth it does look on my skin. I think it looks pretty good on my skin. It's settled pretty nice. Around my nose, it looks a little odd, but I don't know how to explain it. It's almost like it's sitting on top of my nose. But I would think next time that I would try this, I would definitely use that e.l.f. putty because I feel, like I said, that slipperiness. So we will keep an eye on that. But I'm going to go in with a little bit more just to see if this is a buildable coverage. And I'm just going to go into like with the areas that need more coverage. Okay, so looking at this and when I got close, I have some dry spots here and it's kind of clinging to the dry spots. And also in between my nose, it looks a little, if I have any dry spots, it's accentuating that. Yeah, like some weird texture. I really do not like how this looks on my nose at all. So hopefully, if I put some powder on it, yeah, it's just not good. Everywhere else, it's okay. I just expected more out of that. Foundation, like from here, it looks really pretty. It's a perfect match. So maybe it's one of those foundations that need to sit on the skin for a little bit. So I'm just going to move on and we will come back to that. And then I also did purchase their concealer here. This is the Lift and Illuminate Serum Concealer. So, and I got this in the shade Just Fair. This is what the packaging looks on this, and this was $13.99 on their website. This only comes in 5 shades. Okay, so the shade range in these products are not good at all. The foundation, I mean, I don't see where it's really concealed by fine lines, but we'll see if they'll settle in those. So let's just give this a try here, the concealer. I do like the shade. It looks like it's a pretty decent shade match. And I am just going to put a little bit down my nose. Maybe that will help. I do have a little blemish there. So let's just, let's give this a try. So I'm going to use the sponge again. And I'll just try like a different area. That works nice there. Just use like the little corner edge here. I just hope it's not going to take all the product away. I like it, but it is a little hard to maneuver around the eye area, you know, to get really good in this crease. But for the sake of this video, I'll just continue using it. I'd probably use something else on my eye area. Okay, this one on really nice. I do like this concealer. I will say that. It looks, I didn't blend that in. It does look, it is a smoothing, you know, it's not really settling in the lines. Guys, this foundation on my nose, I just don't even know if I'm going to be able to take it all day. Yeah, it just does not want to sit well on my nose. I am going to add just a little bit more and maybe put some on my nose because even looking in the mirror, I just can't handle it. Okay, I really do like that concealer. It does look really nice around my eyes. I do feel like there is a little blurring effect on my fine lines here from the concealer. So the concealer I do like. The foundation I'm on the fence, but it could be that primer. That primer was super slick, you guys. So like I said, this might have some potential. I'm going to try it with different primers, but as of right now, the way it's sitting on my nose, I'm like, oh, am I going to make it through this wear test? Because hopefully powder or something will help it. But I'm just going to continue on. That's all the products I got from number 7. I'm going to go off do my rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back, and we're going to talk about that giveaway. Okay, so let's go through my purchases here. First, I went off, and I'm using ColourPop's That's Taupe palette on my eyes. It's a beautiful palette, nice cool tone palette. And Flower Beauty I put on my lips, and this is a naked blush. And then I used Milani lip gloss. So that's pretty much it, you know, just the rest is just the usual. But I did set my face. I did spray it because I will be going out and I will be wearing a mask, and I don't care what foundation it is. I think you're going to have to set your makeup with setting spray if you're wearing a mask. So I'm going to give this thing a fair chance. Okay, the primer, I'm just not sure about. Like I said, it was very slippery, slick. And I have dry skin, and I feel like it accentuated the oil that is on my nose. So if you have oily skin, I really don't think this would work for you unless somebody's tried this with oily skin, and maybe I just used too much. But let me know. But I'm not too happy about that because it was $20. Yeah, the nose is already just starting to, yeah, it just does not look good. Like I said, it does, the foundation is clinging to any dry area I have on my face. Other than that, I mean, it looks, you know, pretty nice. That's why I'm a little torn. I think it could be the primer. I would love to try this again with a different primer and see if it looks different. And I will keep you guys updated. The concealer, I really like it. And of course, I did set it with my number 7, the Lift and Illuminate. So yeah, I mean, I've always loved this powder, and I do like this concealer as of now. So what I'll do is wear this. I'll probably be wearing it a good 7-8 hours, and I'll come back and do a check-in, and we'll look and see how this looks. Okay, now for the giveaway. In my video, I believe it was pretty vulgar, and I mentioned I was going to do a giveaway, and this is when we're going to do it. And I'm giving away this palette here. It's called the Resting Bitch Face, and I will show it again because just in case you did not see that video. And if this is your first time, you're lucky. You can get into the drawing here. So it does, you know, open, and it has 2 blushes, 2 highlighters, and 2 bronzers. So it's a beautiful palette. Honestly, I I use it all the time. The reason why I'm giving this one is because I received a separate second one in that box. So if you would like to win this palette, all you have to do is be a subscriber, hit the like button, and in the comment section below, anywhere in your sentence, have the word monocle, as in monocle, what I always use. And that was suggested by one of my good friends here on YouTube, that we put something with a monocle. So that's what all you have to do. And unfortunately, you do need to follow me as well over on Instagram, because that's the only way of me contacting the winner, because YouTube doesn't have that feature. So again, everything will be in the description box below on the rules on to trying to get this palette. Okay, so right now it is 1:15. And again, I will be back later and we will do a final check-in. Okay, you guys, it is now 8:36 p.m. So it's been on over 7 hours. And I only reapplied my lipstick. I have done absolutely zero touch-ups today. And I did go to the store, and I was in there a good 3 hours, going grocery shopping. I went to a couple different stores. So my mask was on and off for a long part of the day today. And I am one of these people that do this a lot. So I want to take all this in consideration when I do look at this foundation. I did take a glance at it, and honestly, it's not that bad now. As I suspected, it is one of those foundations that actually start to look better as the day progresses. So let me just take a closer look. The nose is not what I would want, but it's not as bad as it looked earlier. Actually, I think the oils in my nose helped it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it actually looks better now. I would never use that primer on my nose again. I would just use my e.l.f. I actually would probably use that primer all over my face again, because everywhere else it looks really nice. It still looks a little funky through here, but not horrible. And it did not settle in any fine lines here. Did they smooth it, or did it smooth it? I don't think so. I think that claim is a little, bold. But it does, my face does look, I guess, fresh is the only way I can explain it. But all in all, I'm not disappointed. I'm really excited to test the foundation with other primers as well. And also even with this primer, but using my e.l.f. putty on the nose, eyes look fabulous. So I definitely will be using this concealer quite often. I really, really do enjoy it. I will try to come closer just so you guys can maybe see a better look. So hopefully you can see where the nose, where it's showing all the pores. And here is my forehead. There's no settling in that fine, or that pretty harsh line I have up here. There's some breaking up in the nose area, but especially where I'm impressed is here. Because like I said, I'm one of these people that is constantly leaning with my hand on my face. So all in all, I actually feel better now. I actually like it better. Okay, you guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to participate and hopefully win that palette. I'll be announcing the winner on February 13. I will be creating a little part on my Instagram just so you guys can answer, in there too. Put, any way for me to contact you, your Instagram name. Don't put any personal information. Okay, so the only other rule is you have to be 18 years or older and you have to live in the United States. Only because I'm not sure of foreign policies right now, and with customs, I'm just not sure how they're handling that. So I'm so sorry about that. But, hopefully I definitely will be having other giveaways, and hopefully by then I will know more about that. And if somebody can even inform me about that, so I can include all of my friends overseas, and I have a few from Ireland, and I feel that's so sad, but just times are so different right now, and I'm just not sure on their customs right now. All right, you guys, until next time.